everybody, welcome back to my channel. Daisy Daniel here, certified teacher and life coach, going on a personal journey to grow out my gray hair. This is month number 7. Watch my other videos where I'm doing intermittent fasting, sharing some exercise tips, health tips to get you getting healthy also. So don't forget to watch those. I have some new playlists in the works. One is going to be on abuse awareness, another one for teachers, some reflections on being a teacher. I've done that for many years, and also a life coaching playlist on YouTube. So you want to stay tuned to that. A different playlist that I'm going to do, not on YouTube, however, it's going to be on my website, is bedtime stories for adults. Yes. And I'm going to do that Facebook Live and then put those videos on my website. So you will not want to miss that. What we are talking about today as far as growing our gray hair out gray is transitions. Transitions are part of life. There's so many different types of transitions. Let's think about it. A butterfly, right? A butterfly goes into its little chrysalis, its cocoon. It's there for a while, then it comes out and it emerges as a beautiful butterfly. Well, guess what? To have some beautiful things in life, we have to go through some tough transitions also. Growing out your gray hair is a transition. For me, it's going to take about, I'm guessing now, 2 years because my hair is growing out so slow. Look at it, people. Look at it. Here's how it looks in the back. To me, it's very slow for it to have been 7 months already. But anyway, everyone is different. Their rate of hair grows differently. It has a lot to do with many different things. So I can't rush the natural process along. But that is a transition. How about marriage? That is a transition. You're used to being single and then all of a sudden you're married. You have to adjust to all kinds of things. There's a transition period there of adjusting. Divorce is another form of transition. You were married, you probably had children, then all of a sudden you're divorced. You're in a whole different stage of life. How about empty nest syndrome? That's a true thing. You know, mothers that are so dedicated to their children and then all of a sudden they spread their little wings out and they fly away and they're gone. And you have to go through that transition. It's tough. How about death, losing a loved one and having to go through the pain and the grief of losing someone you love, losing a pet. Pet are like family members. I know my 2 cats are anyway. So there are many types of transitions. Menopause is another one. We could go on and on and on. Losing your job. Wow, that's a transition. This year I didn't lose my job. I willingly gave up a very good job. I was a teacher in a public school while I had my coaching business, but that is such a life-consuming job that I had very little time to dedicate to my coaching business, and that is where my passion lies. But after leaving my profession that I've had for 5 years in the public school system, actually 6 if you count a year of subbing that I did before I started, and then 13 years of homeschooling, that's a long time to be teaching and then to all of a sudden let it go. It's tough, but it's a good choice for me because I know at the end it's going to be a good reward, which is going to be coaching full-time, which is what I want to do, is help women and children and men down the line as well. So with transitions, you are going to not enjoy it all the time. All right, it's just like teenagers when they start breaking out and they go through that phase where they have all the pimples and they might not like how they look, but what do we tell them? Hey, it's your hormones, things are changing in your body, pretty soon things are going to level out, your skin is going to get clearer, you're going to look better, hang in there, right? So you ladies who are growing out your gray hair, be patient. I know I get impatient. I want to rush the process along, but I can't. I have to be patient and let it happen on its own. And the most important thing is to enjoy the process. Enjoy the ride. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So my highs this month was, in case you didn't notice, I got a haircut. Yeah, I cut about 4 inches off. My hair has turned very red, brassy on the ends. You can't tell now because it's a product I used right before I did this video, so you can see the difference between last video and this month's video, and I'm going to talk about that product pretty soon. But my high is that I love my haircut. Wow. I always said I don't like short hair, and this really isn't considered like short, you know, like pixie cut like some ladies do when they're growing out their gray hair. But for me, it's very short because I'm used to having pretty long hair, like down to here. So I've gotten a lot of compliments. That's been very nice from people, from strangers. And believe it or not, a lot of people love, you know, the combination of the colors. And children still kind of look at me a little strange, like, what's her problem? But that's okay. Doesn't bother me in the least bit. Now, have I had lows this month? No, no lows. Yay! No negative comments, no lows. I feel great. And now that I cut my hair, I love it. I love this haircut. And I haven't straightened it yet because I've been reading that sometimes when you straighten your hair, your white hair, your silver hair could turn yellow, and that really freaks me out. So I love silver, but I don't want like yellow mixed with silver and gray and black, and no. So I'm a little afraid of that. So maybe one day I'll try it, because some women do it and nothing happens to their gray hair, but I'm kind of a little overprotective of my gray hair right now. All right, epiphany. My epiphany this month is that I'm having a blast. I'm very happy on this journey, 7 months in, and I want to encourage you, if you've ever considered growing your gray hair out, to do it. What's the worst thing that could happen? You do it, you hate it, okay, go ahead and dye it again. That's fine. It's not a sin to dye your hair. I hope that I continue to like it as it grows out. I think once it's all gray and it's kind of like down to here, it's probably going to be a little tougher with the brown ends. And so I don't know. I might go even shorter in about 6 months. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. But so far, I'm having a blast doing this. And I've seen how it has helped me in different areas. It has helped my self-esteem, believe it or not. It has made me a stronger person. It's also made me a less fearful person. Like I told you many videos ago, that when you do things like this that are outside of your comfort zone, it transfers over to other areas. And that's what's happening with me. It's very exciting. Inspirational thought for the month. Okay, in Ecclesiastes 7:8, that's a verse in the Bible, it says that the end of a matter is better than the beginning, and patience is better than pride. Okay, we all know that when we go through a transition, like a pregnancy, it's kind of tough. Then you have your baby, but then you see your baby and you're so happy, and you forget the pain you went through, and next thing you know, 2 years later, you're having another one. Why? Because the end product is amazing. All right, so many women that have grown their gray hair out have been so happy with the results. I think I'm going to be one of them, frankly. So far, I've loved everything about this whole journey, and I like the fact that I'm going to look different, because I do want to look different than I did for, many years. I never used to change my look, and I want to change my look now to a degree. Not doing anything artificial or anything crazy, just naturally, to show you and role model for you that it could be done at any age. You could reach your goals at any age. It's whether or not you want to do it and put in the work to do it. All right. Fun fact about gray hair. Fun fact is this. It is a trend right now among young people to grow their gray hair out and also to dye it gray. So they're spending just as much money as you guys are spending getting your highlights and getting your hair colored. They're just like stripping their color and putting certain shades of gray in their hair. I saw one girl at college not long ago. I was there on a field trip, and her hair literally looked like a cat's fur, like that type of gray that's like cat fur looking. And she actually looked really good with her hair like that. Some of it looks a little unnatural when you stare at it, but hey, I am officially trendy now, people. I am trending with my gray hair. That's exciting. All right, my reviews. I told you last month, actually it's over here. I told you last month that I was going to try this product by Matrix. It's called Total Results Brass Off. It's a conditioner that's a naturalization mask. So what it does, if you have very brassy ends, which I do, you put this conditioner on when your hair is wet and you leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. The first time I did it, I left it for 5 minutes. I noticed a difference, but I thought, oh, I could leave it on longer next time. So today, I did it again, and I left it on for 8 minutes. And if you look at last month's video compared to this one, my ends are darker. It comes out, like next time I wash it, it'll all come out. It's nothing permanent. But let's say you want to go somewhere special. You have an event that you want to go to, and you don't want your ends being this bright orange or bright brassy color, and you want to deposit a little bit of color. It is like so dark blue, people. It's kind of like the blue shampoo, but it's conditioner. See? Very blue. It actually stains your hands a little bit. Kind of weird. I never have used a product like this, but I like it. I'm not going to use it often because, like I told you, I'm doing this cold turkey, and I'm going to look brassy, people, till the end. But for special occasions, I will use that. I will have a link to this product in the bottom of the show notes in case you want to get one for yourself. Now, my curls are looking so nice, aren't they? Well, let me tell you what else is in my hair right now. When I washed my hair, after I took off the conditioner, I put on Marc Anthony Strictly Curls. This helps with the frizz in my hair. And then after I do that, I use my all-time favorite gel, which is Biolage Styling Gel. I've been using this for years, over 10 years, and I will continue to use it because I love it. I will have links for this and this and that in the show notes. All right, guys, next month I am going to do a show on demarcations. You know what demarcations are, right? Boundaries. When we let our hair grow out gray, not naturally, but unnaturally. So what I mean by unnaturally means we had been dyeing our hair, and then all of a sudden we decide we're going to let our gray hair grow out. Well, there's going to be some major demarcations. The best way to do it is those of you that already have some gray hair, don't ever dye it. Just don't dye it, because then it just grows in naturally, and you don't even notice the huge changes. But once you start dyeing it, totally brown, totally blonde, totally red, and then you start growing out your gray, there's some huge demarcations. Boundaries. All right, let's talk about boundaries next time. Boundaries in our relationships, and boundaries we should have, and these demarcations should remind us of those boundaries. So I'm excited planning that one for next month. All right, hit subscribe if you are enjoying what you're watching. Also hit the bell notification button. Give me a like. Share this with people. Someone you think it could inspire them in any way, shape, or form. Visit my website because I have a lot more content on there. More content is coming, and I'm excited about what I'm able to do now that I have more time that I'm dedicating to mymoment life coaching services. All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I will be back next month, month number 8. All right, bye.